Welcome back to Smoky Ribs. Today I'm going to be doing steamed shrimp. I'm going to be using the same pot that I used in my previous video, my last video, doing the boiled peanuts. If you missed that video, you can click right here and check it out. That pot was designed for peanuts, okay, but it can easily be converted to an awesome steamer. That's what we're getting ready to show you. All right, in addition to the pot, I'm also going to be showing you a brand new jet burner by Cajun Rocket Pot. This thing is amazing. I fired it up last night right at dark to where you could really see the flame. It wasn't completely dark, and in the video it really don't look dark at all, but it was right at dusk. Awesome, awesome burner, and we're going to show you that as well. So let's go ahead and get started.
If you want to cook backyard barbecue till you get your feel, you come to the right place. Restaurant Smoky Ribs. Smoky Ribs. Smoky
All right, before we actually get started with steaming these shrimp, I want to talk real quick about this brand new jet burner from Cajun Rocket Pot. How this all started was Todd recently designed a 100-gallon commercial pot for the volume cookers, the volume boilers at these crawfish competitions and restaurants and things of that nature, where they need a really big pot that can produce a lot of crawfish quick. Well, he took that same burner technology and he put it in a single burner. He wanted to see if he could produce something similar with fantastic results just for a single pot, and he did it. I mean, he nailed it. This thing is completely awesome. I got it in yesterday, fired it up last night. That was the footage you seen a few minutes ago, and I'm getting ready to use it again. But what I would like to say about this burner is, like I said, single jet. It will beat all the competition hands down. The double jet burners that a few companies make, they can't stand close to this, and I guarantee you that. And between this burner and the design of his Cajun Rocket Pot, you've got the ultimate boiling experience. There's no other pot, no other burner anywhere that can touch this. All right, now this is probably going to be the shortest cook I've ever done in my life. You've seen the clip where I took 10 gallons of water, had it up to a raging boil in 5 minutes. Well, we're not putting near that much water in this cook. This is for steaming only. We're going to start with 72 ounces of beer. I took a six-pack of my favorite beer, and I'm pouring it in, 72 ounces. All right, now I'm going to go in with 2 gallons of water. And there's the second gallon. Now into that, I want to pour in 1 full cup of white vinegar. And I'm going to put in about 3/4 of a cup of lemon juice. All right, now down here in the South, we typically boil our shrimp, our blue crabs, our crawfish, any seafood, we boil it. I mean, we fry it too, don't get me wrong, but we love our boiled seafood. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this Frog Bone Cajun seasoning bowl. This is pre-boil mix, really good stuff. I've grown to love this stuff. And I'm actually going to put some in this juice. It will surprise you with this intense boil and all the steaming, just how much of this is going to go into this seafood. Now I'm also going to be sprinkling some on the seafood as well. That is the Cajun twist that I promised last week that I'm adding to this steamed shrimp, because steamed shrimp is kind of an East Coast thing, and just about everybody on the East Coast uses Old Bay. I love Old Bay. I actually incorporate it a lot of times into this kind of boil here on my seafood boils. So we're going to go with that right there on that end. All right, so I've got all my water in here, my beer and everything that I need. So I'm going to go ahead and place this lid in here, this basket lid. We're going to go ahead and get this in place. All right, there we go. We're all in place. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start laying my shrimp in here. I'm going to go ahead and season them up. Then I'm going to fire this bad boy up, because if I could do 10 gallons of water in 5 minutes, I should have this 2.5 gallons up in 2 minutes. So I don't see no sense in starting the fire first and then lowering these in there. I'm just going to go ahead and get it ready and fire it up. All right, now there's a little bit of ice on top of these shrimp. That's not going to hurt a thing in the world. That will melt away quick enough. Now what I want to do, like I said, just make like 2 different layers. Go ahead and take these. This is fresh Gulf shrimp, by the way. Go ahead and add some more in here. Fresh Gulf shrimp. I'll boil my shrimp head on. I'm gonna steam them head on. It would surprise you how much flavor you pick up from the heads being left on intact. Just the way we do it in the South. Now we're gonna sprinkle on all this Cajun seasoning. Get a good coating on these. Now in with the remainder of the shrimp. This is 10 pounds, people. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cover these with some more of the seasoning and we'll be back. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and put our lid on this. Getting ready to fire this bad boy up. It took roughly 1.5 minutes before steam started coming out of that weep hole in the top of the lid. Unbelievable. All right, I just took a look at the shrimp. We're completely pink on all shrimp. We've been going 5 minutes. They're done. Look at the enormous amount of steam coming out of this pot. As I said earlier, this would be the quickest cook I've ever done on my Smoky Ribs channel. All right, I'm just gonna set these on the concrete, get them out of the heat. They're completely cooked and they should peel excellent. We're fixing to try one out and find out. All right, let's reach in here and grab us one and see how we did. All right, we're gonna remove the head. Let's see how well this thing peels. Oh yeah, that's coming right off of there. Pops right out of the shell just like it should. There we go. Now for the taste. That is slap full of flavor. I tell you the truth, I never thought steamed shrimp would have a whole lot of flavor to them. That's the reason we boil them. We boil them and then we cool that water down real quick to stop the cooking process. We let them soak for around 20 minutes to really suck up all that juice. This freaking works. The intense steam, that is a playing factor in that. As you can see, I am sweating my butt off. It is like 108 degrees out here today. But the steam is playing a really big factor in just forcing these flavors into the shrimp. I sprinkled that frog bone pre-boil mix on top. That worked out really well. Really nice. I even got a little burn on my lips. Worked out fantastic. All right, people, there's my video. 2 fantastic products combined. You can't beat it anywhere, okay? The Cajun Rocket Pot, the Cajun Rocket Pot Jet Burner, now available on their website. Go over there and check it out. And hey, steam up some shrimp. Until next time, Smoky Ribs.